Hey there. So, this message is about practicing being honest. It is a task at first, especially, when you're in the world and you're people pleasing, you're wanting to be accepted. You find yourself telling little small lies that kind of add up. And if you're anything like me, those lies kind of weigh in you and you feel very guilty and regretful about those lies. And they kind of build up, and you don't want that, so being honest, it is really freedom, free from being enslaved to having to keep up an image or keep up a lie or keep up something that is not righteous, that is not truth, and it kind of enslaves us in a way. So we learn to be more honest the more we are on this faith walk with Christ. He teaches us. We can ask him, Father, show me how to be more honest. I want to be honest. I want everything that I'm saying to be truly from the heart. I don't want to be lying. I don't want to have any kind of guilt or regret about what I'm saying. And God will help us with that. All throughout the Bible, there's been so much dishonesty throughout the Bible, and God delivers them in some way, shape, or form, like with Cain and Abel, how he lured his brother in to kill him and then tried to lie to God about it, but God already knew. God also gave him protection. If anyone was to kill him, they would be cursed. So even though we lie, it's not something that we should feel guilty about. We lie, we talk to God about it, we beg for forgiveness, we pray for forgiveness, and we continue going forward. It's not something that we should feel enslaved to, but we also want to practice telling the truth. Telling the truth when we give a compliment. Is it a genuine compliment, or are we trying to be funny on the low? We want to make sure it's a genuine compliment. We're genuinely feeling how we feel when we deliver this compliment to someone. That is not something intended to hurt someone. When we're giving advice to someone, this is not something I'm saying to you intending to try to hurt you on the low. And like sneak dissing, shooting shots, honestly, from my perspective, all it does is magnifies that person's insecurities. The person who's shooting the shot, it only magnifies their insecurities. It doesn't make that person win. So when we're giving advice, giving compliments, we want to be honest. We want to be honest in our heart. Like, if you don't have anything kind to say, don't say it at all, because when you say something negative, when you do something negative, when you shoot a shot, all it does is show the areas in which you are hurting, the areas in which you are broken, the areas in which you need healing and need fixing. So we want to be honest. We also want to be honest because we don't want to, mishandle someone and then later on they remember it. We don't want to mishandle someone and they pass and we have that guilt on our hearts because of how we treated them. We want to make sure, practice moment by moment, everything that we're doing that is righteous to the best of our ability. And it's okay to be flawed in it, Perfection is unattainable on this earth. It's impossible. We won't be perfect, but we're trying our best. We're trying our best. Another story that comes to mind with dishonesty is Jacob and Esau. How Jacob, lied to his brother Esau more than once. Was dishonest more than once. And look how God blessed him. God really blessed him tremendously. So we want to practice being honest. We want to do our best to practice being honest, but also remember that when we do lie, God can correct it. When we do lie, God will have mercy on us. God will have mercy on us to fix, to correct, to change, to alter whatever it is that we lied about, to fix it. We also want to be honest about our circumstances. We want to be honest about whatever it is that we're dealing with, honest within our hearts. I know my situation. So if someone comes to me and try to tell me my situation, I know my situation better than you know my situation. And I'm at peace with my situation. I'm honest about my situation. So it's nothing you can tell me that I don't know. And if we're dishonest about where we are in life, and for whatever reason, somebody can try to use it in a way to humiliate or to hurt, not only does God give us the grace to endure that humiliation, where we use it as growth, but also we learn going forward to be honest about where we are, where we stand, our heart posture, everything. We learn to be more honest. And that's a great thing. That's a great thing. You know, those who try to paint us out as dishonest people, those who were dishonest about the stories they told about us, about the lies they spreaded, I've learned to let go of what they've done. I've learned to let go of the pain they've caused, because, you know, like Judas was a disciple, and his dishonesty caused him to fall into so much guilt and commit suicide. But like all of those who've made themselves our enemies, all of those who've been dishonest, they will forever be known for what they've done to us. They will forever be known for their attempt on taking us out, their attempt on breaking us, their attempt on our demise, just like Judas. No matter what the ending outcome of his story was, he will forever be known as the wicked betrayer that he was. That will be forever his title. So as God uplift us and God promote us, those who've wronged us, those who've been dishonest, they will forever hold that title, even when they go to change their lives, even when they go to seek forgiveness. You know, they will forever be known for what they've done. They will forever be known for the imprint they made on attempting to break us. So that's enough punishment for me, even though they're going to endure way more, but that's enough punishment for me to honestly say, I forgive you. I don't want you in my life going forward, but I honestly forgive you. I'm at peace with what you did. Not only did it better me, but you know, brought all the pain that's coming your way. You tried to label me, but instead you labeled yourself. So we want to practice being honest. We want to practice being honest in everything we do. We feel free being honest. We feel so much freedom. We don't have to lie. We don't have to sneak. We don't have to hurt and maneuver around trying to keep up things. Like, it can be draining trying to keep up a lie. However small or big it is, it can become draining. We don't want to do that. We want to be free of that lie. You know, it is not something that happens overnight, especially if this is someone who's lied often, who's lied for a long time. It is not something that happens overnight. It's something that we practice. You know, sometimes what can be difficult for me may be easy for you, and what may be easy for you may be difficult for me. But it's important to know that there's no race, that we're going at our own pace on this journey. There's no rush. You know, we'll get there when we get there. God knows the ending and the beginning. God knows when we'll get to that place of honesty in our hearts. So it's no rush. We just try our best. So honesty is freedom. We practice being honest step by step, moment by moment, and we will find freedom in that. So I pray this message helps, heals, and strengthens in all things we do. Let's give God the glory. I will see you in the next video.